YouTube, what's good? This your boy Hendrick back with another one. We're gonna finish up episode 49 of Pop the Balloon right now. Gonna react to the rest of it. Part 2/finale. Without further ado, let's get to it. Part 1, we got one match out of the two contestants. So contestant 3 coming up. Without further ado, let's get it.
Okay, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Hendrick.
Hendrick?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and how old are you?
I'm 30.
And what do you do?
I'm a government contractor. I work in IT.
Okay, cool. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I call myself an adventurous guy.
Okay.
I love being outdoors, having fun, thrill seeker. That's it.
Okay. And what do you look for in a woman?
I look for somebody who's mature, emotionally intelligent, such as like they know how to deal with their traumas, their feelings, and things of that nature.
Okay. And now what are some of your deal breakers?
More than one kid. If you're too ratchet, you know how to turn it on and off. Just know how to turn it on and off.
Okay.
Don't do it too much. I like to have fun too.
All right, sounds good. So we have not got any pop balloons. Let me hand you.
I will say, these ladies, they don't be popping initially on dudes, so they be giving them a chance. But Edric, he in IT, he seemed, I don't know, I sense a level of shyness coming from him. I don't get confident. He seems more on the reserve side than, he's definitely bashful, that's for sure. So let's see if he gets a match, man. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go.
Pick. Hold on to that. And there's only 5 ladies, so
Pop one. Pop one.
Just pop one.
There you go, Arlette.
One
Pop
balloon.
one
I know
only.
you thought I was gonna skip this part, huh? Go
This is
ahead,
early.
just pop one.
It has nothing to do with none of you guys. You guys are all beautiful, but I'm sorry, man.
All right, your name and age.
Diamond, 28.
And Diamond, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
He's pretty handsome, so I didn't really see anything wrong with him. I was just getting to hear what he had to say some more. So yeah, that's why I kept my balloon.
Sounds good. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I was just drawn to, the other woman. That's okay.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, let's head on back this way. So we do have 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
All right, ladies, how would you take care of our household in a relationship?
Okay. Let's start over here. Name and age first.
Hi, I'm Kish.
I like the question. I ain't gonna lie. He getting straight to it. He trying to use process of elimination. I like the question.
One and I'm 30, and how I would take care of the house. I would clean it, of course. The dishes. I would just keep everything tidy because I'm a very clean person. I can't have a dirty fridge or anything messy or out of place. But I would also say that if you come home and you see me starting to be worn out from doing all of that, I would also, it'd be very nice if my man would come help me handle the house, especially if it's a big house, because I plan to live in a nice home. So, not an apartment for the rest of my life. So, I would take care of it very well, and I'll also cook. I know how to cook, so you don't have to worry about that. Yes.
Over here, your name.
That boy got hungry as soon as she said that. She said, "I know how to cook." She was like, "Food." That boy like to eat.
With age and ask this question.
Ane, 29. And of course, like she said, cooking and cleaning, I think that's a must. I love to cook. I don't want to be the only one cleaning, so definitely want to, share those responsibilities. But I like to keep a happy house. I think when we get stuck in a little routine at home, that can be a little boring. So I like to keep it fun because that's the place of our peace. So, yeah.
Thank you. And then over here, your name and age and answer to this question.
I'm Jabria, I'm 29. So I have a pretty busy schedule, so I've adopted a technique that works for me as far as like cleaning my house. So like cleaning as I go, midweek. Like Tuesdays used to be my work from home days, so I really would deep clean Tuesdays, and Sundays are always a reset for me. But I'm gonna be realistic, like I'm going through OCS, like I have changes coming on, so I would I hire sometimes people to clean my house because if I don't have the time, then that's just easier for me. So it may not be me always cleaning, but the house will be clean. Like, yeah. So
What's OCS mean?
officer candidate school.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I actually knew that, but just want to make sure.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Your name and age and answer this question.
Yes, Jessica, 27. I look at it as like a partnership, and so wherever what needs to be taken care of. I don't look at it as, oh, you are a woman or you are a man, so therefore you are assigned these gender roles. I look at it as, okay, what needs to be taken care of? This is a partnership. If I see, for example, I'm just going to use a scenario. If just because there is this societal standard that, oh, men should go out and do this and that, God forbid if you were to lose your job or something happened to you, I would step up and do what I have to do. It's no question about it. It's not he's a man, so he has to do this. It's a partnership. I don't look at numbers 50-50, 25. No, I don't look at that. I look at it as, what can I do to step into this role to help my man and vice versa.
That was a good answer. I'm telling you, man. I think she's one of the most well-rounded women on there, man. She's been hitting it out the park with these questions. Well, hopefully she get a match. I'm rooting for her.
Okay, I'm gonna have you pop one balloon based off of anything you've heard so far and what you've seen.
Okay. They all had like really good answers.
I know, they did.
So that's really hard, but okay.
Yeah, I knew it.
Right. So, why did you have your balloon?
That hiring a nanny was a turn on.
I just wanted to hear him out. I mean, I like his style. He's handsome, so yeah. Nice. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I resonated more with the other answers. It has nothing to do with what she said. Honestly, this is hard. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's head back. We do have 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. I'm gonna be different.
Okay.
So imagine this is a scenario-based question. So imagine we're going to an event, ladies, and we have to take my mother with me. Who is sitting in the front seat and who is sitting in the back seat?
Sheesh. Okay, let's start another.
Lord.
Ooh. Okay, let's start here and then we'll go over there.
Sorry. So
Oh man, why the teacher popped? Man, I was rooting for the teacher. Man, oh well.
I would definitely want to sit in the front seat. But I just kind of have a question. How do you manage your relationship with your mom? It kind of sounds like there's a tug with.
There's actually no tug of war. This is a question that I was asking because I just wanted to gauge your mindset.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm definitely a passenger friend.
My mother is the type of lady that would want my lady to sit in the front seat.
Okay.
You know, so I just wanted to see, where your mind was at
Okay.
in that regards.
Bruh, you gave away the answer too fast. Now the other ladies, the other contestant, the one that's, I don't know why the first lady, well, I don't know why she's staring at him like that. She looked like she in a daze, but she don't even have to really answer the question anymore now. You gave it away.
Did that answer your question?
Yeah, it answers.
And what about here?
Yeah, I was literally going to say, right when you said that, I'm definitely sitting in the front. I mean, I would love your mother just like how you love your mother, not as much, but I don't want to be disrespected. I don't want to be with a mama's boy. That's absolutely not going to happen. Yeah, just a respect thing.
Yeah. It was honestly just a respect thing. I just wanted to see if, you would just be humbled enough to be like, oh, mama, you can sit here. And then she'd be like, no, you're the wife.
Maybe if she had a disability or something, of course she could sit in the front.
Crazy.
I would never if she had a walker or something. I don't know.
She got to have a disability to sit in the front. This question is crazy. This is an interesting question. I don't know. I've had my mom sit in the front. I've had my mom sit in the back. It really doesn't matter. Whatever. I don't know why it matters, but I mean, if my mom wants to sit in the front, yeah, my girl should have a level of humility to be cool with that. It shouldn't be a big deal. It shouldn't, but
How old your mother is,
who
but
knows?
of course. But if that's not the case,
She would choose the lady
Yes.
first for sure, but I just wanted to see where my
Sure.
shit is. That's all.
And then we did get a pop balloon.
That's
Let's
fine.
go down over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'll just start off by saying that I do find you handsome, and I like what you were saying earlier, and the fact that you articulated what you liked and your desires and things along those lines. For me, the reason why I popped it was because of the question itself. Just in the past, I've gotten questions like that, and I've heard questions like that on social media, and there's always been like a frenzy around those. And for me, I just did not see the significance in the question being asked. And that's just me personally. I just didn't see the significance in it. When I think about myself and my significant other, husband, or something in the future, I'm not thinking about, oh, I'm going to let his mother sit in the front. I'm going to sit in the front. I'm always going to be respectful of my elders, of course, always and forever. But that's not the first thing that comes to my mind of, well, I'm going to go ahead and let her sit up in the front because of this, or I'm going to sit up in the front. I don't think about stuff like that. And so when you asked that question, it was more so for me, I'm not going to have an answer because it's not like I'm going to blatantly disrespect your mother, or she would blatantly disrespect me or expect me to sit up in the front. For me, it was just more so of a, I didn't see the point of the question being asked.
Mindset thing. That's all. It wasn't. It wasn't nothing specific. I just wanted to see where your mind was at. Because my mother is the type of lady that respects my lady first. You know, so she would definitely choose you and tell me like, no, let her sit in the front.
I respect that, and I mean,
I just wanted to see where your mind was at, like with the humbleness and all of that.
oh yes, and I'm very humble. I don't want that to be confused. I'm very humble, and I do respect my elders. I love elderly people. I hang around them all the time. Anybody who knows me can say that I'm very respectful towards the elderly, and I would put them before me. For me, it was just more so of the question itself and the frenzy, social media, and I'm not trying to connect the two. But for me, I just didn't see the point of asking that question. And I know the intention behind it, but the impact it had on me with it, and the point of asking, I'm like, well, he may not like my answer, or something along those lines. So, yeah.
Roger that.
All right, now she's someone that's your type.
Of course. She's a nice girl.
Thank you. Okay, we've got 2 ladies left. Ladies, any questions for our guy? You do? Okay, let's start over here. What's your question?
So, what do you value most in your relationships?
I value respect. I value loyalty. Somebody who's willing to try and not give up, you know, because life is full of ups, downs. Gotta be willing to go with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I can ask multiple.
Yeah.
Okay. Did we talk about kids yet? Do you have kids?
I have no kids,
Okay, you want kids.
of course.
And are you marriage minded?
Am I what?
Marriage minded.
That is the goal. Within
Okay.
the next 2 years or 3 years, 5 years, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
With intention.
All right. That's all I have for now.
Okay. Any questions over here?
I was just going to ask like what his 5-year plan was, and if it didn't have marriage in it, it would have been a huge pop.
Okay.
But a question that I would have. So where are you from? Well, like where are you located?
All right, so I am from the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia. Shout out to Baltimore too.
My sister and my nieces live out in Maryland.
Yeah. So I commute from Maryland to Virginia a lot because of work.
Oh, I have family in Virginia. That's crazy.
So
Where are you?
Oh, I'm in California. Yes.
that's fun.
Yeah, it's a bit of a distance.
Yeah.
So what does respect look like to you in a relationship? Because I would say like respect is lacking a lot in relationships. A lot of people say I love you and still hit you, love you and still cheat on you. So what does respect look like?
Respect is just that. Like, my woman is my queen. You know, I want her. I want her decision in everything I do. So I'm gonna always confide in her, and we're gonna do it as a team.
Mm-hmm.
It's never just my mindset. It's what we can do. It's a partnership. That's how I see it. So yeah.
Also, do you drink?
Yeah.
Or do you, okay? Do
I
you-
drink sometimes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you smoke weed?
No, ma'am. The type of work I do, you know, like I said, government contract.
Yes.
I can't.
So you don't like have substance abuse issues or with alcohol or anything like that?
No.
Okay. I mean, I just have to make sure. I gotta make sure.
I can't do
You never know.
Yeah, I can't be with anybody who's into that lifestyle because of my work, the nature of my job. So.
So one more question. Sorry.
Okay.
Last one. How do you prioritize like your health, fitness, nutrition, anything like that?
Yes, ma'am. So right now I'm like on a fitness journey. It's gonna take at least a year. You know, it's not like a 3-month thing. I'm gonna have to do this thing for a year to see where it's at. So yeah, I eat right.
And you started?
I started.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's just where it's at. I just keep going every day.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, it's time to pop. We got two. I know. 2 wonderful ladies left, but you do have to pick just one. So whose are you popping?
No questions, right?
No. You'll get one more when they come up here.
Guys,
But for
ask
now. Okay, this last, if you got a question, is it gonna help you really determine between 2 of them? Or are you gonna ask just any old question? Is this question gonna help you really pick?
I'll just make up my mind.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's fine. You guys are both like, yeah, this is, oh, I dropped the
I
toothpick.
got another one for you.
Yeah.
There you go.
She said, you can't have us both. Why not? Why not have y'all
Charlie,
both?
I'm a nice guy, okay? Just remember that. I'm sorry. But you guys, her eyes was doing something to me. So.
Oh, okay. Let's come over
Nice.
here then. So why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
He's a nice gentleman, nice looking, nice the way he articulated everything that, he said, so that's fine.
I saw it was really, really tough, but why did you end up popping her balloon?
I popped her balloon because of the eye contact that I received from her. I just felt a spark.
Okay.
Yeah.
I noticed you trying to make that connection. I seen it.
Yeah. It was hard.
Yeah, I mean, Buddy been staring at dude the entire
All right,
time.
let's head on that way. I'll have you stand on that side of me. Scoot over there. I'll have you stand right over here. All right, y'all. Any final question between the 2 of you?
Yes, I have 2, but they're quick.
Okay.
So how do you feel about long distance?
Where are you located?
California. I'm closer to San Diego.
It is what it is. I'm willing to work with it. That's just life. You can't control that.
Mm-hmm. And then also, like, down the line, I'd like to have children. And me personally, I want to raise my children to have a very strong mindset. I don't want them to think that just because of the color of their skin, they're automatically seen as less than, or people are going to look at them or treat them a certain type of way. They have to work harder because they're black. I don't want to raise my children like that. So how would you raise your child not to have a victim mindset?
Okay, that's easy. I'm first generation Ghanaian, so life has not been easy. You had to get it. If you really want it, you got to go for it. So, that's the type of mindset I would instill in the kids. Like nothing comes easy. You have to fight for it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna teach them that.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, I don't want any kids to woo, it's me, I'm black, I can't do anything. I don't want that.
There's no
Absolutely not.
victim mindset.
Okay.
You against you.
Okay.
That's how life works. It's you against you.
Okay.
Are you good? Any final question? You're good?
No man.
Okay. All right. Well then, is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her? Is it a yes for you for her?
Yes, yes.
You said yes?
Yes, ma'am.
We got a match!
She was trying to do the dance.
I'll take the mic. Go
All
ahead, get your
right,
man,
come
girl.
on
Make some
now.
noise for
Let's
that
go.
lady.
We out of here. Oh, hold on now. She got the back tattoos. That's a red flag. Hey man, chicks with the back tattoos, especially, the lower back, the tramp stamp. I don't know. Hopefully she don't have that back though. But I wish them best of luck, man. She seems cool. Hopefully they have a bunch of nappy-headed kids and live a long life together.
Oh my god. All right, let's bring out our next single guy.
We down to 4.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
I'm Tyler,
Tyler, how old are you?
29.
And what do you do?
I work in the school system. I'm a basketball coach. I have my own businesses.
Okay, nice. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
I'm very adventurous. I love sports. I love working with the youth.
Nice.
Things like I love to read,
Oh,
cook
okay.
on my free time, things like that.
All right. And what do you look for in a woman?
Someone who's loyal. Someone who is very goal oriented, very driven. Someone who is wanting to start a future, have a future, things like that.
All right.
That's very important to me.
Yes, definitely.
I don't know, man. Hey, his shoes look dirty. I don't, I don't like wearing, dirty sneakers on an event like this is nasty work. And why his shoes untied? I don't know what's going on. I like what he got on. This is some ish I would wear. Minus, I don't know, the shoe, not the dirty sneakers. I wouldn't wear that, but shoes untied, clean cut, look good. Solid brother, present himself well. I don't know. Them shoes looking a little dirty over there. He might get popped for that.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers, hygiene. That hygiene is a deal breaker. I don't have too many deal breakers.
Okay. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Hygiene is definitely a deal breaker.
Okay. All right. So we did get a pop. Come on over here. Let's see why she ended up popping. Your name and age.
Diamond 28.
All right. And Diamond, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
You're very handsome. Just not my exact type that I would go for. That's all. But yeah, that's it. You're very handsome, though.
Thank you.
All right. And now is Diamond someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's very, very well put together. If I'd seen her,
Thank you.
definitely would. Yeah.
Thank you. Alrighty, we've got 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
So where do you see yourself in 2 to 3 years?
2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Name and age first, and where do you see yourself in 2 to 3 years?
On age 29, I see myself either promoting myself with work or, getting promoted at my current position. I'm just always looking for a way to, be better professionally. And then hopefully I have my man so I can have my husband and then eventually have my kids.
All right.
All right.
Name and age, and where do you see yourself in 2 to 3 years?
Jabria, age 29. 2 to 3 years, I see myself practicing medicine as a physician assistant, being an Army officer on the side, and married, hopefully starting, at least having my first child. So, yeah.
Okay.
And over here, your name and age, and where do you see yourself in 2 to 3 years?
Jessica, 27. In 2 to 3 years, I see myself hopefully signed to a model agency or some type of talent agency because I love acting, and hoping to have gotten a film at some point, whether it's with Netflix, Tubi, because I'm available and open, but I'm hoping to have signed with an agency and hopefully get with a big role.
Okay.
And what about for yourself? Where do you see yourself in 2
For
to 3
myself,
years?
honestly, since I have my own businesses already, I would love to be advance on the next level as a basketball coach. So I'm a
Okay.
basketball coach. So I'm actually going to go back to school soon to get my sports management degree.
Nice.
So I'm looking forward to that. I see myself. I want to get married.
Okay.
Eventually have kids. Because I come from a two-parent household. Yeah. So me and my 2 brothers. My parents have been married for 30 years. So
Wow.
that's something that's
It's a blessing.
I look forward.
Yes.
Yeah, that's important to me. Yeah.
Okay, well, let me hand you a pick.
That's dope.
There you go.
I love how everybody marriage minded and wanting to have kids. That's awesome. That's in today's world, that is a lost art. So there's almost a sense of innocence with that thought process. So, but let's continue.
I am going to have you pop 1 balloon.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead. Okay. All right, so Jessica, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
He's part of the education system. That was it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I always like to hear what people from the education system has to say. That was it.
Okay. But so is he someone that's your type?
No.
Okay.
I do like a man who is darker skinned, tall, built, but he is handsome. But no, he's not my type.
And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
No specific reason. Just the other 2 candidates were, a little bit better. So yeah, a little more my type. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and ask our 2 remaining ladies another question.
what are some things that you like to do on your free time? Or what are some things, it's actually a two-part question. What are some things that, like, you know, on a long day, you come home, wind down, what are some things you like to do?
All right. Start there and come back. Okay, over here. Jabria, age 29. Things I like to do on my free time. I'm really into self-care, so I love going to the spa. I live in Phoenix, so we have a lot of resorts here that have great spas. I like hiking. I like being outdoors. Lately I've just been getting more grounded in nature. I like working out. I love art stuff, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Everyone says traveling. I do like traveling. I'm not gonna act like I travel all the time, but when I do get to travel, I do like traveling. So
Okay.
All right. And what about over here?
So I love to do food reviews. So I go around in my area trying to find like nice small, businesses, do the reviews and bring attention to them. So with that, I also love to eat. I'm also very adventurous, so anything that kind of gives you a thrill, gets your heart racing, I love that, whatever it is. Then after a long day, when I come home, I'm also a very big homebody. So when I'm at home, I'm usually like either watching my favorite shows, reading a book, anything self-care related.
okay, ladies, any questions for him? There you go. Oh, sorry. So say you have a bad day, what are some things you like to do to like pick yourself up if you're having a bad day?
If I'm having a bad day, I love working out, so I tend to work out. I love reading books. I'm a heavy reader. I read a lot, so I love to read and just relax. And then sometimes I'll call my brothers, and they'll help me, bring me back to where I need to be. So those are some of the things that I like to do.
Oh.
We'll be back. All right. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
We really did have a lot in common, so it definitely wasn't that. But as I'm just kind of hearing you more and trying to spend some time like connecting you and like filling you out, I didn't really feel it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's very well put together. All the ladies here are very lovely, so
Yeah.
yes.
All right. Cool. Okay. Any other questions over here?
Honestly, I can't think of any more.
Okay. So now, is he someone that's your type?
Or actually, do you have any kids?
I don't have any kids.
Do you see yourself having kids?
I definitely would love to have kids for sure.
Okay. And you talked about going to school for sports management, going back to school. So what would that look like for you as far as like time frame?
I was looking to go back to school this year, maybe. If not this year, then next year for sure.
But as far as like completing that goal, like how long is that?
Well, I had already went to William Patterson, so I would say about a year and a half.
Okay.
It wouldn't take too long, yeah.
And like your outcome with going back for that, what is the outcome?
I would like to take my personal training business to the next level, and I would also like to be a coach at the next level, like a basketball coach, yes.
Okay. Like high school, college?
Well, I'm already a high school coach,
Okay.
so I'm looking to try to become a college coach. That would, yeah.
Gotta work your way up. Gotta be probably be an assistant coach first for probably a couple years, and then until you get an opportunity to become a head coach. It takes a minute, but he's on the right path.
Okay. So now, is she someone that's your type?
I do have a question.
Yeah, of
Where are
course.
you from?
I'm originally from Georgia, Jonesboro, Georgia. Have to put, even though Clayco's already on the map, have to put it on the map. And I live in Phoenix.
Okay. You do live in Phoenix. Okay.
Where are you?
I live in Glendale. So
Okay,
it's
so you're
right
in
here.
Arizona.
Yeah. I do have one more question. Actually, no, I don't.
You don't?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yes, that's it.
Okay. Well, Sophia, come on up here.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't sense that she's really interested in him. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. The way she's looking, her body language. I don't see twinkle twinkle little star in her eyes. I see the
That's
opposite.
not coming up here. So I think you guys said you both don't have any other questions?
No.
No? Okay, well, let me ask mine.
Maybe
then.
that's
Is
your-
it a yes for you?
It is personality.
So honestly, I do have a preference of like more darker skin.
See?
And a little bit
knew it.
taller. So
I knew it, man. I could tell the way she was looking at Buddy. It wasn't giving. It wasn't given. Man, I know. Look at Buddy's smile. I know that smile, that smile is so fake. He like, man, I know y'all ain't come. I know you ain't come all the way up here just to dismiss me like that because I'm color of my skin. That's crazy. He not tall enough. Man, I'm telling you, if you don't look like an NBA player, you're not good enough to these ladies, man. I don't know what's going on.
No, I'm sorry. Okay.
Cook,
All
man.
right. I'll have you head back on over there then.
Superficial.
All right. Well, that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately. But thank you so much for coming on.
Godspeed, brother. Don't worry. The Most High gonna bless you with someone else.
All right. Let's bring out our next single guy.
All right. Let's see here. Contestant 5.
Hello. Welcome in. I'll have you hold this.
Boy, these ninjas love forces. Forces still
what's your
inside.
name?
I am Quinn.
Quinn.
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 33.
And what do you do?
I am a personal trainer. I help people become better versions
That
of
boy 33 and already got that much gray hair. Who been stressing you out like that, big dog? Somebody been stressing him out. Look at all them gray hairs Buddy got. I'm 35 and I don't got as many gray hairs as that. And I be stressed at work. Okay? I be stressed as heck. Buddy, them clients be stressing them out. Ex be stressing them out. So that boy got a lot of gray hair, man, at 33. I don't know, brother. Life been lifing, huh?
help themselves through physical activity.
Okay.
I also have a LLC, Be Almighty, which is my fitness brand. We print shirts for other companies,
Nice.
different brands, and I also do filmmaking. Name is visuals.
Okay.
So we shoot short films, music videos, etc. If your client needs it.
Cool. All right. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
Things I like to do for fun.
Mhm.
All right, so I like to travel. Of course, everybody does that.
Right.
Different events. I like to do like fitness events.
Okay.
Go to music events. Anything spontaneous.
Mhm.
Like I'm kind of much of a wild guy, so it's
Okay.
like I just like to have fun. Like I work for fun. My work is fun. So
Yeah. All right. And what do you look for in a woman?
I want a lover girl. So she got to be a lover girl. She has to be kind. Someone who's ambitious by her bread. Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Deal breakers?
My main deal breaker. Can't smoke tobacco like cigarettes, Black and Miles. If you smoke bud, that's cool. But tobacco, cigarettes, that's one of the main deal breakers. Don't be mean. Don't be somebody who always drinking every weekend. And be about your business. Know how to goddamn gonna upbring me. We upbring each other. That's about it.
All right. Sounds good. Okay. We did some pop.
Man,
What's going
what
on?
happened? Dang. I don't know. I thought he was a decent brother. I don't know what happened. Maybe the ladies didn't like something he said, huh?
Over here.
Okay.
All he
Your
said
name
was
and
don't
age,
smoke
and
too,
why did you
don't
end up
smoke.
popping your balloon?
Diamond 28. Where you from?
I'm from North Carolina.
North Carolina.
I live in North Carolina.
Okay.
Wow.
You're handsome. I just popped my balloon because the communication, I feel like it's just the way you talk, and I see you as someone like a friend, business partner, like
Okay.
not really my partner, but
Okay.
as like somebody close. That's it.
Okay.
That's the reason why I popped my balloon.
Alright.
Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Well, she looks good. I would say like my type physically, but she cool people.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age, and why did you end up?
Maybe because when he was trying to be personable, I think he started cussing a little bit. I guess they want somebody real articulate who sounds very corporate, very PC. You know, I mean, I don't know. I don't have a problem with how he speaks or how he conveys his points. But hey, I don't know. In my opinion, I think the women are being they nitpicking. They just trying to find reasons to pop. I think I think this is the last dude, or second to last dude. They've reached the end. They're like, all right, man, I'm ready. I get the I'm ready to go vibes from them.
Popping your balloon.
On A 29. And I felt more of a friendship vibe. Like, I feel like we would probably kick it off more as friends than like lovers, maybe, I guess I should say.
What would you say is giving you that vibe?
I was just kind of thinking about our personalities, and I didn't feel like they mesh as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the best way I know how to explain it.
Alright. Now, is she someone that's your type?
She was good. Like, yeah, like, I would approach her if I was out, probably.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Jabria 29 and just the distance.
Oh, right. Now, is she someone that's your type?
She was good. Like, if I was out, you know what I'm saying? If I seen her looking at me, I would approach her, probably.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm 27. You look just like my cousin, and I have. And they used to North Carolina, my family in North Carolina and South Carolina. So when you walked out, even the mannerisms, down to the way you two smile, when you walked out, I was like, oh my gosh, and he has tattoos as well on his arms. And I was just like, oh my gosh, you look just like my cousin. And I was like, well, let me hear him out some more. But I was like, you remind me so much of my cousin.
Is your cousin an adult content creator?
No, he works in, I know he's an entrepreneur, but I know he has like some type of business, but he's in North Carolina.
Okay.
And like, y'all remind me of each other so much. And I was just like, cuz. And I was like, oh man. And I want to hear you out some more. And I was just like, and you
Like
clean,
that?
you
That's
clean
crazy.
cut and everything. Like, you got it going on. And I was just like, wow, you remind me of my cousin so much. And I was like, dang. And so, yeah, but very clean cut, and you're handsome.
I appreciate it.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
I mean, she's not really my type, but she seems like she's cool. Like, she's a vibe. You know, so we probably be laughing like a bug together.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cool, thank you. All right, well, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately.
Well,
But thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it a
North Carolina, brother. I know North Carolina got some hidden gems out there now. Now, I know you ain't had to come way out here to no Arizona to go look for no love now. I know Charlotte, Raleigh, Durham, all them schools out there. Oh, man, come on now. I already know there's a bunch of hidden gems out there in North Carolina, okay? I'm sure he can find him a nice southern woman locally.
for him, ladies. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode.
All right, man, that's it, man. Part 2, the finale, episode 49. Let me know y'all thoughts, man. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. It's your boy Hendrick. I'm out. I'll be back with another one later. Peace.